The Batman Arkham universe is one of the most darkest, most violent interpretations of Gotham City. It is a world filled with serial killers, biological weapons, citywide terror events, and villains who prey on physiological weaknesses. SpongeBob SquarePants, by contrast, is a bright, optimistic, physical, cartoonish character from a mostly harmless undersea world. This raised the question, could SpongeBob actually survive in a long-term Arkham universe? Surprisingly, yes, and the evidence shows strongly supports it, but the reasons why are more interesting than one might expect. How y'all doing, YouTube? It's your boy Ritual C-Man 5. Leave a like on the video. This is my first time doing a kind like this, and without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, and by the way, I kind of have motivation from some type of item that I'm not gonna name. If you know, you know. Point number 1, durability, the biggest factor. The Arkham universe is lethal, but SpongeBob is canonically almost indestructible. Here's what we know from the show. SpongeBob's physical durability feats, tanking explosions that blow apart entire buildings, Die in the Pot, that episode, y'all should watch that, being crushed and flattened repeatedly with no permanent damage, I don't know how, surviving being lit on fire, frozen solid, or even shredded and regenerated instantly, absorbing hits from extremely strong characters like Sandy and giant monsters, and taking direct hits from including weapons, blades without injury. These feats far exceed the durability of most Arkham characters who are not superhuman. Compare this to Arkham characters, Batman, despite being peak conditioning plus armor, is still human. Bane, who is one of the strongest villains, but he cannot break physical or biological matter that is essentially spongy or regenerative, aka SpongeBob. Joker, Two-Face, Harley, Penguin all rely on guns, Nas blunt weapons. SpongeBob's absorption, based on anatomy, makes bullets slow down, blades pass through, and impacts despise. In simple terms, Gotham's entire weapon ecosystem barely affects him. Alright, now this right here is probably his biggest disadvantage, I'm not gonna lie. Point number 2, immunity to chemical and biological weapons. The Arkham universe is filled with chemical threats, Scarecrow's fear toxin, Joker's laughing gas, Ivy's poison plants, sorry for that mispronunciation, Bane's venom compounds, environmental pollutions, toxic sludge, gas bombs, you name it. SpongeBob has canonically interactions showing he breathes underwater, air, and noxious gases. Don't take these next ones seriously, these completely up to you because this is basically what he had plot, I'm not gonna lie. But he breathes air, water, and noxious gases. He can inhale toxins without harm, and most of the time toxins have no effect on him. Like I said, this is completely up to you because I remember the one episode when they tried to go through the perfume room of the Dutchman. Roll the clip. Yeah, y'all get that, right? He's an underwater sponge, bro. Like, come on, bro. Y'all can do that. 2 + 2 = 4. It's simple. Point made is that Arkham chemical warfare don't really make a threat against SpongeBob or a lethal threat. Point number 3, intelligence and situational adaptability. People underestimate SpongeBob because he acts childish, but he ain't stupid. At least that's not as Patrick as far as I'm concerned, I'm not gonna lie. Evidence of intelligence, pass boarding school exams when focused, master inventory in episodes with gizmos and machines. In Arkham, unpredictability is an asset. SpongeBob movement, logic, and fighting style breaks normal patterns, making him hard to counter or even get trained for assassins. Think about it. Y'all remember when the Arkham Knight first took over like the entirety of Gotham City? They didn't count on Batman having a tank. They had to adjust to it. But yeah, y'all get what I'm trying to say, bro. Point number 4, how he fares against major Arkham villains. Joker, guns, ineffective gas, ineffective traps, shock collars, explosives. SpongeBob has endured all kinds of these injuries before, I'm not gonna lie. SpongeBob would have frustrated Joker more than threatening him because Joker's cruelty simply wouldn't land. In my opinion, I think SpongeBob survived this, I'm not gonna lie. Let me know in the comments if y'all disagree. Bane. Bro, they really massacred my boy in all the other games except for Arkham Origins, justice for Bane, bro. Oh, but let me get back on track. Physical, Bane is strong, but he relies on brute force. SpongeBob can withstand it, being stretched, blown up, crushed, flat, torn apart, and regenerated it instantly. Y'all remember the episode when he fought Flats, or Flats got just extremely tired from keeps punching SpongeBob? That's how I think it'll end up, I'm not gonna lie. Now here's where things could get difficult in my opinion. Poison Ivy. Chemical immunity shelters her from spores, plant-based attacks, vine storms, and can't injure him. I'm sorry I said her, I meant him. He could even overwater her plants accidentally, aka killing them. SpongeBob survives this, probably annoys her to death. I don't know, it's kind of like 75-30, I'll let y'all decide. Scarecrow. Fear toxin might temporarily affect him, but wouldn't kill him. SpongeBob optimism and cartoon logic always overpowers fear. SpongeBob survived this, may not even underestimate what happened or understand it. Again, I'll let y'all decide in the comments. Mr. Freeze. Again, another difficult opponent. Freeze can shatter organic matter. This is kinda a threat, I'm not gonna lie. But SpongeBob has survived being frozen solid, being shattered, being reassembled, regenerated from slush. Freeze can't kill him permanently, but he could probably give him a hard time, but SpongeBob could survive. Killer Croc, aka the guy who traumatized 10-year-old me when I first played Asylum. Croc is dangerous to human, but SpongeBob, he can't bleed. He has none, like, y'all know how SpongeBob's structure is just basically tensile like a sponge. Like, he doesn't have bones, bro. Croc biting SpongeBob would probably end up like biting a rubber toy. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. SpongeBob survives this, and Croc, he probably get annoyed, I'm not gonna lie. The Riddler.
Please, please just hear me out, please.
AKA the guy who almost made me break my controller and made me use the internet for the first time to look up the Riddler trophies on Batman Arkham videos. Shout out to Big Bro, I'm not gonna lie. But SpongeBob actually exceeds all his puzzles when he slows down and actually focuses. He's not in danger here because, as y'all know, Riddler ain't no fighter. He's more of a strategic, mental, like, torture guy. He isn't physically capable of harming SpongeBob anyway, so he survives that. Deathstroke and Deadshot, aka Gotham's biggest assassins. Deadshot's bullets can't do nothing to him, nor does Deathstroke's blade, but Deathstroke, on the other hand, would probably be the biggest challenge among humans due to tactics through SpongeBob's unpredictable anatomy, makes him his precise kinda useless, but I wouldn't doubt Deathstroke in this scenario, so it could probably go 50-50 considering how skilled Deathstroke is, but he could survive or it could go 50-50 like I said. I'll let y'all decide that too. Alright, point number 5, environmental dangers of Gotham. By the way, I'm sorry if I keep taking these pauses, your boy had to make a script, but let me get back on track. As y'all know, the only real risk is dehydration.
I need it!
However, rainy Gotham climate, sewers, water supply, his own ability to produce moisture, portable water helmets, again, that they probably shoot off knowing it's Gotham. People are armed everywhere. This just makes dehydration kind of doable. I wouldn't say avoidable because, like I said, they can just shoot the gallons off, but I'll let y'all decide that. So with all that being said, do y'all think SpongeBob could survive in the Arkham universe? Me personally, I feel like he can not only survive but arguably thrive due to near invincibility, toxic immunity, extreme regeneration, cartoon physics, physiological resistance, and unpredictability. And by the way, no, not to be realistic or anything, but Gotham's villains, they really can't harm him or put him down like permanently. And when you really think about it, if SpongeBob was smart enough, I'd say like Plankton or probably like Sandy level, the Arkham universe would probably be more of a risk like to SpongeBob than he is from it. Besides, like, characters like Batman to stop him. But yeah, that is my Arkham verdict. Holy crap, I'm stuttering. I'm so ready to end this video. Good God. That is my verdict on if I think SpongeBob could survive in the Arkham universe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And as always, take care of yourself, and I will see y'all in the next video.